All right. Just want to double check my audio, make sure everything's running good. Sounds like it is, so we're good to go there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Row that boat back out to the Dragon Island. So, I know I said I wasn't going to immediately start this. I wasn't going to immediately start this game with, or I was going to do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts today, and I'm still going to. Hence the title of the stream being Party Crashin', but I am going to give this dragon one more. Gosh dang it! Why why Dragon Link? I just want to go up there without losing any health or losing any potions. Just let me do that. I just want to do it because I have one last thing I'm going to try with my dragon fight. Because I found out that both Cassandra and Sarah were not wearing good armor. So, they have both... Actually now, all three of them, everybody but Moira, has had better armor crafted so far. I feel like Moira's armor is strong enough to hold. And it also has abilities that I don't want to lose if I make new armor. So, Moira's armor is good, but Cassandra now has a higher defense value. She also has a health boost from her armor, and she also has an electricity resistance built into her armor. And Sarah now has the exact same thing as well, though I don't think Sarah has the health boost. But she's getting the health boost from the bow that I made her, so it's all good to go there. I also took the time to just... Wait, what? Why did it... When did Sarah's potions... Like, literally right before the stream started, I went to a camp, and... No, well, that's whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Sarah will just have one less of each potion. But I went to the camp, I collected spindleweed off stream, and made people, well, I was already explaining that I made new armor off stream, but I didn't specify that it was off stream. But now we're gonna give this dragon one more go. Theoretically, it should, and of course, Moira is already being killed. I already put armor up, I've barely done any damage to it, and it's already doing the wing moves, and I flipped the exact wrong direction and died. This is going lovely so far. Okay, now is the time for strategy. So where is Sarah? No, that's Vivian. Sarah, you're here. Good. So just go here. And Viv, here. That's where this... If we don't get it in this try, I am going to just do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. We'll come back to this dragon another time. But I want to do one more try. Sarah, why are you dying? Oh, that one is Sarah. Why is Sarah just continuously dying? Or was I not controlling? I'm confused. Who was I controlling just there? Okay, now I'm Moira. I also tinted everybody's armor a little bit, so we're all a little bit more stylish this time. We all have our assigned colors. I did not... Shoot. Actually, hold on. How far back does this take me? Because I just realized I never actually equipped Sarah's good armor. And her potions are... Her potions are bad, and I never actually equipped Sarah's good armor because I realized her armor is supposed to be yellow. Let's go back to a camp. I have to go all the way back here when I'm done. Shoot. Why did Sarah's potions? I swear I filled up Sarah's potions already. Okay, Sarah's potions have been filled. And they're filled now. Before I do anything stupid, put her better armor on. There. So now Sarah is yellow, Cassandra is like brown, Vivian is like blue and red, and Moira is green and red. Okay. Let's go back all the way back there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here, I'll show you how fine it is when I put all these pirate savvy emotes. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is ruined. Bad quote, right? Nothing is fine. Nothing is ruined. Oh, that's good to know. Wait a minute. Okay. No dragonling stopping me now, right? I can just go all the way back there and not worry about it. See, I dodged it. We're good. Except now my horses shoot. Dang it. I just don't want to have a lot of health taken down, or really any health taken down before going to fight the actual dragon. And look at you, Sarah. Of course, Sarah took damage. It's fine. It'll be okay. Just listen to the soothing music. At least it doesn't take too long to get back to the dragon. It's not like the hissing waste. It was a lot farther to walk in the hissing wastes. Okay, everybody ready? Before we get started, everybody take your electric potions. Although Sarah doesn't have them, but Sarah has the bees. So bees are better for Sarah, at least. Yeah, that didn't immediately almost kill Moira now. It always goes for me first. Okay, strategy. Moira is okay where she is. Let's see, where's Sarah? That's Cassandra. Where is Sarah, actually? Sarah? Okay, well, we'll just say Sarah goes here. Oh, Sarah's all the way over there. Actually, no, cancel that. Sarah can stay here. And Vivian can go here because she's closer. She has less distance to travel. There we go. Oh, this is awful timing for this dragon. Okay, strategy back in swing. Sarah, do this. Vivian, go here. No, Vivian, probably better if you go here. Vivian didn't have the circle. That's interesting. Wonder why that is. Wait. Shoot. I wasn't paying attention again because I was looking at everybody's health and not... Let's see. Who's this? Is this Sarah? Okay, that is Sarah. So I need Vivian. Vivian, come here. Go here. Be not close to Cassandra. Okay. Okay, Sarah, you should maybe take one of your potions there. Alright. Alright. Oh, were we having the circles? Okay, I think we're fine though. Pretty sure we're fine. Nope, we're not fine, because there's Vivian standing there like an idiot. Although she doesn't seem like she's taking too much damage. They have to replenish their electricity potions here in a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna do the potions real quick. Alright, and then Sarah, I forgot to do this last time, but you need to do bees because I was panicking about circles. Okay. How many streams am I going to be fighting this dragon? This is at least the third one now. Shoot. Sarah, go here. I wasn't paying attention again. Vivian, go here. Right. Wait, why is Vivian over here? Why? Where? How did you even go? How did you even do that, Vivian? I had you going to the exact opposite side of the map. How did you just appear behind me and almost kill me as I just realized my potion? No, potion. Okay. Now where's Vivian? Vivian, go here. Sarah, go here. Well, that was a very weird sound you just made there, Sarah. Okay. And then, Sarah, you should probably take another potion. Vivian doing her useless emulate over there. Okay. I didn't share the link either, so I should have maybe done that. You know what I always forget to do? Save the link. Share the link. I can't even speak it correctly. I'm just going to quickly do it. Probably not going to write a whole paragraph about it, but I will just say that I am live. There we go. The link has been shared. And then I can quickly get back to here. Okay, so now strategies. Sarah, back up a little bit. Sarah, really, you're gonna take such a long way around. Okay, fine, go here. Viv, maybe just back up a little bit from Cassandra. And Cassandra, you keep doing you. No one's outright died yet, so that's good. Okay, we're good. We're doing things. Let's doing the armor thing again. Okay, where's everybody standing? Sarah, maybe get a step back a little bit. Vivian, where are you? Vivian, you should not be this close. Okay. Shoot, now is not a good time for this. should have done a health potion for 4 bees. I took a risk, it didn't work. Pretty sure Moira missed every single one of those arrows. Maybe Vivian will revive Sarah. She hasn't had to use revive yet, so... Don't be using spirit blades now, Vivian. Go here. Take your electric resistance potion. Take your this potion. Also, Moira, you should probably take your electric potion too, and Cassandra, you should too. Did that actually take for Cassandra? Yeah, it did. Okay, Viv got Sarah back up, so we're good there. Cassandra, don't stand directly in the thing. Oh. There we go, come on. We can do this now. Okay, wait. Sarah here. Vivian here. Everybody move out. Vivian should maybe move a little further away. Okay, I don't know how I survived that, but I did somehow. That was a little intense. So, now that we've gotten below 2, I have to keep a little bit of a better eye on everybody else's health, because now we've run out of the amount of potions that the companions will drink themselves by default. Moira, why did you just appear here? Moira, go here. Because then Cassandra will have moved out of the way. Cassandra, why? Cassandra, why? Cassandra, why are you doing this to me? Cassandra, stop. Okay. Sarah, go here. Am I moving them too far away that they like start spawning closer? That is awful if that is indeed what is happening. No. Why? Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that happening. Oh, Vivian, at least you're moving in now to use your spirit blade, because you're going to have to move out here in a second. Oh wait, did we kill it? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the dragon's health. I was just too stressed out about everybody else. Oh, we did it. And we're level 19, so you know what that means. We can actually do the round quest here soon. No talk after killing the dragon, guys. Whew. That felt good. Hold on. It only took 3 streams, but we did it. Okay, that's not my command. I don't know my own commands. Maybe it was just yay? There we go. It was yay. That's the command. Also, hello, beautiful silver hair. How are you doing today? Just in time for me to beat the dragon that I've been fighting for the last 3 streams. Maybe it was Maven's stream that had the epic command. I just had the yay command. I forget. I'll have to try that sometime in her stream. It feels good. So having Cassandra and Sarah's armor upgrades really did make a difference. Oh, and I can level up, that's right. So I remember this time what I want to do. I want to give her a poison ability. And then we're going to map that to this key, because that ability didn't seem to be doing too much. And we also really don't need the square ability there. We'll have to find another thing that we can do. And good, so it works so you can't really chat. That's fine. Sorry, I hope you're having a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by.
Have to make sure it's cleared after. Fine. Don't need squires.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
What's been going on?
Just relaxing. Taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
Sorry if my voice is kind of weird today. I
What's
woke up with a super dry throat
You've done
again.
a lot with this place. I'm impressed.
I have to go.
There we go. And now, that only took about 20 minutes of stream, whereas last time it took most of the stream to try to even get words at the dragon fight. Ah, that feels good. Yeah, I think we can do another story mission now. We haven't done one of those in a long time. So we're gonna do Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. Now, well, I think we've killed all the dragons that we can kill at our base level right now. Oh, and we got an Inquisition perk too. Oh, it's only a 10% chance to receive extra herbs when I harvest. That's why I wasn't doing it all the time. I thought it was like always, but guess not. I really want Deft Hands, so I'm gonna have to do this. Get that arcane knowledge. That's probably a good one to have. Is there any okay, nothing on that table that I can report in on. Here we go. So the alliances, the old guard forward. The de Rosiers have become a clear favorite in the War of the Station. And the War of Station that is ongoing between noble houses. The Montclairs have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scrambling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Richelieu has a strong voice at court and is suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, presumably standing of her houses. Is it Arbiter? Yeah, Arbiter and Matchmaker. Sorry, I couldn't quite read what it said there. Go further away from the screen than normal. So, yep, Leliana didn't even get me the herb that I wanted when she went there. I wanted Rash Vine. Alright, so Michelle. Wonderful. Michelle will be placed in Leeds, where my dear friend Baron Eddie believes he will be of great use to us. He has taken a position as counselor to Lady Adele Lescott, Josephine. Cool. Now let's send our advisors to do some cool things. How about you? I send Colin there. We can send Liliana here, I think. Yeah, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
And what is this one? Evading the crows. Oh, there was another little Zevran thing. Let's see, now I get to read my Zevran voice again. My dear friends, I did enjoy our last venture, and I hate to be a bother, but I believe you owe me a favor. After all, Lorenzo is quite dead. As you may recall, the Crows and I are not on the best of terms. They were not pleased I stole their target from under them. It means they don't get paid. They could have taken credit for my work, but I have already written to their employer. I earned the prize after all. The Crows would like to speak to me, as you can imagine. They've sent more than a number to Herkina. It's time I left the free marches. Zevran. Okay, well, we'll send...
Inquisitor.
It's going to take Josephine a bit longer to do that, but we'll send her because she's the only one I have available. Alright, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. We're definitely high enough level for this one, 12 to 15, and we're 19.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Alright, so what
Tell
do we
me
know about
everything we know
Celine?
about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Alright, this is one. Like, I love the side quests like where Varric gets a book and they play Wicked Grace. We had both of those last stream, but I really do love the whole Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts storyline. It's different. It's different and it's all super fun.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven
Of course you want me to
woman,
do all your
Rihanna,
dirty work for
I
you.
suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Alright, Mr. Silverface.
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage? Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Caspard's idea of a joke.
And people hate me! Yay! I love it when people hate me. Well, hey, you know what? I can regain that influence
There must
right
be something
away.
here.
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari.
I don't
cannot
remember
go
her
into
calling
the
me
ball
Rabbit
without
before.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Countess that you treasure her gift? Or just to gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
See, there's 5 approval right off the bat. See, you just gain court approval, which is finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher the court approval is, the better. I do legitimately wonder what happens if you end the night with 0 court approval. I've never tried it yet. I don't want to try it now, because I know I have an ending in mind that I want for this particular playthrough. But one of these days, I will definitely try to do a low approval.
What am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
See, and I just regained that
treasure.
10
I cannot
influence
believe
that I
you
lost,
found it.
or the approval
You
that I
have saved
lost.
me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
I'm back to 40. How do you like me now? There we go. I gotta find all these things, because I know I don't exactly remember where everything is.
It's been
Oops,
too long since
didn't
I've
mean to
had
do
any
that.
word from Valois.
Okay, this is where the door is. It's not where I need to go. Because you can get all these Hala statues and open all these doors, but I don't know where all the Hala statues are, so I'm not going to open all the doors. I'm just going to keep any Hala statues that I have and only open the important doors. There's one up here if I remember right. Yeah? Or no, there's an eavesdrop up here.
Conversation. Please leave.
But I can just go over here and listen, right? Or can I not? Oh no, that's where they go. I have to go down here and listen. Right? Yeah, here.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Alright. That didn't really do much for me, but that's whatever. Or was it over here? Maybe the hollow statue was over here. Oh no, it's a key. So I can get into the storage room without the hollow statue, maybe? Huh. I'm gonna try that before I pick up a hollow statue, just to be safe. Oops. So get out of my way here.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
No, I can't get in there. Or was the storage room over on this side? I'm still holding on to every hollow statue I get, though, so I'm not opening that door. Are there enough hollow statues to open every door? I don't remember. Huh. I have also never found all the Caprice coins. I think at one point I did find all the secrets. Like all the notes and stuff.
Inquisitor was handed out of the fate by Andraste.
Oh, I was handed out alright. More like shoved out. Okay, so there's a thing over here. I'm gonna get that first. Cool.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties of the Danes?
There we go. First hollow statue down.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Especially Sarah. Maybe tell her twice.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Sarah and being discreet is not necessarily something that'll happen. I mean, you know how it goes. Alright. Okay. Let's get to partying here. There's the music. Come on, game, you can load in faster than that. There we go. Are there any hollow statues down here? I don't remember. Can't go that way. Didn't think so, but I thought I'd try. What's over here? Also a dead end. Cool. It's been a while since I've actually like explored the Winter Palace.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Excuse you. Alright, I know there are some secrets around here. Yeah, we can give this a try. Pretty sure you can just go back and forth between them if you don't get them right away.
Waste of time.
Okay, so I didn't get that one.
I can handle it.
There we go, let's try this one. Build up all that approval from all these secrets I'm going to be hearing.
Just gossip.
Not good. That didn't work either.
Gaspar never struck me as pious.
Okay, let's try this again.
Waste of time.
Moira, you're killing me right now. You know,
What is Gaspar up?
last time I played as when I was playing as Evelyn, she got these two like first try both times I
Just
played as
gossip.
her. And now Moira's just having a really bad time.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foot.
Just gossip.
Wow, Moira, you're the worst.
I wish there was more news coming.
Waste of time.
Okay, we're gonna give each of these
If
one
nothing
more try,
else,
and if they don't, we'll
the
come back to them later. Hopefully I can get one of them, please.
Good to know.
Oh, I got that one.
Can Gaspar take the throne without...
Alright, can we go 2 for 2?
Waste of time.
Of course not. Alright.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited.
I heard the Grand Duke invited
I
the
don't need to
Inquisition
talk.
here.
I think these guys say
How could
something,
the
right?
Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
Alright, so we got the rumor mills going. Is there something else here? I think there's one that spawns here, but it doesn't happen until later. Okay, we'll give it one more try.
Waste of time.
Okay, Moira, we get the point.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Alright, 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 alright. There's Mullet Man.
And now
Hiding behind
presenting
his mask, but we still know it's Mullet Man.
Grand Duke Gaspar de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground,
He is so full of it. That's not how it went.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the
I
King
just
of
want to hear what
Navarra,
they say about his
9 times
companion.
removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine, Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, her ladyship, my bulls each, of course. Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court,
So,
veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal
okay,
of the
I'll wait till the end
Inquisition,
to hear, but
and
I have something
left
to say about
hand
that.
of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
So, this is something interesting because I just played Dragon Age 2 with the Exiled Prince DLC. So, I mean, even before I had played Exiled Prince, I knew the name Sister Nightingale, and that was like Liliana's spy name. Huh. Josephine doesn't stop on the line like Cully and Liliana do. That's interesting. But I knew the title Sister Nightingale, but I didn't think that. I mean, um, after now having played Exiled Prince, it makes more sense that like Sister Nightingale was a spy name. So like something she was going by to avoid her identity of Leliana being like revealed. So in this game they just like outright say it like Lady Leliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court. It was just like, okay, is it actually a spy name or is it not? I don't know.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor.
Moira likes to play the game.
Grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Liliana's shoulders are so low. Or at least they were in that shot.
Tell me, how are my mind, Papa?
Alright.
I don't like that.
So let's get started on finding all these things right.
I had hoped to tour the royal wings, feet to squire.
I have heard they are the finest in the
As a
Empire.
bastard.
Such
Extra
a pity
toes.
the wings.
What a fun, close marrying crowd.
Okay, those other guys were all talking over Sarah and drowning her out.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Any hidden treasures from friends of your little network?
You mean, do any of the servants ferrying tarts between these windy tits hate them enough to give up a stash or two? I'm not saying yes, but wait, yes I am. There's some good stuff hidden around. Keep an eye out.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
Think I can get you to dance with me later?
Me on their precious tiles? That's a good one. Besides, I don't. That's not me, yeah? Couldn't be me.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
Alright. Oh, here's the thing. Don't mind me as I jump onto this couch. And I'm not going to read a whole compendium here. Just to be able to talk to Liliana. She's going to tell me about the other things.
I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Nice. So the very first time I played this game, well, kind of backing up, I had never played any Dragon Age game before. When I started doing them, when I started playing these games, I was a couple years late, even after Inquisition. It was like 2 years after Inquisition came out. Hey, puppets, work lurking. I'm glad you could stop by for that work lurk. It's fun to sing as a jingle, like hot pocket, work lurking. That is true. Did I get a thing? I wasn't paying attention. My stream has gone away. It didn't come back, so I assume I got it. Look at me and my 50 chord approval now. I'm halfway there. Oh, halfway there. I can't sing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you all through that. Hey, Viv.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend, are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
That's it, that's the one? Nice.
Anything happening I should know?
Keep an eye out for Celine's pet apostate. I've no doubt she's involved in this.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivian.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the
I heard you like playing games, so we're going to put the game inside your game so you can play games while you play games.
The 7th member of the council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations.
Oh,
the council
Vivian actually pointed out.
are the highest ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Alright.
Tell me, Vivian, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Well, you just told me who you wanted there.
When I give the signal.
See, I'm not going to tell you who I want, but this is who I want. And she can't talk to us yet.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
You bet, Greenface. Okay, Leliana.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers.
I wish we could dance with Leliana.
And emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper.
Like this guy who's doing the 2-second loop of animation behind me. He looks more like one of those street robot guys who paint themselves all gold or silver and then just move like they're robots.
Has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title.
I go on eBay for 1 minute today, and then now I'm starting to get eBay coupons in my email.
What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Will do.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
So no, I have found
I heard Celine was
all the
having
great
entire
I found everything in the blackmail hunt before. Oh. I got a notification. Does that pop up on? Okay, good. It's blurred out. Why would it send me that notification? It's just telling me that somebody joined, like one of my friends joined a party. And it's just like, you can join a party too. It's like, no, I'm playing a single player game on a live stream. I'm not going to join a party now. It wasn't even inviting me to that party. It was just saying, hey, this guy joined a party. Like, good for them. I'm glad they have a life.
You, my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true?
Like, I love this. I love the design of this level. I love what they're trying to do with it visually, but this lighting is not good. I'm sorry. This lighting, like, I know what they're trying to go for with this lighting, but I can't see my characters' faces. I can't see their faces. I mean, you already just because they're wearing the mask, but you can't even see the masks.
Of course, every word, especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
As I've been playing, I'm still doing like I'm playing as my Moira character, but I feel like I'm just defaulting to a lot of the choices I would make as my Evelyn character. Anyway, I need to investigate Briala's agent, so can I go through this door? No, I can't. That's tied up. I have to go the other way around. Oh, they have a Philippe mention. Philippe gets thrown around. The name Philippe gets thrown around a bunch here. Alright, now I can go into this room. The guest wing. Is there anything down here? I know Blackwall shows up down here if you bring him, but I haven't brought Blackwall with me. And like, have I even had Blackwall in my party during this playthrough? Not sure I have. I've mostly just been focusing on my core 3. Yes, you guys go over there while I stand suspiciously behind this pillar and totally not eavesdrop.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Haha, psych, I heard everything. Alright. Whoop. Someone just speed over there. I love how that happens in this game. You just blink and all of a sudden, someone's darting across the room. There's a way to go around here, right? Maybe it's not this room. No, this is not where... See, I remember all the things I have to do, but I don't remember the order in which I have to do them.
And the second cousin of Princess
It has been a little while since I've played this. Or, no, I had to go around this way, that's why. There's a door over here I just neglected to go through. Because I was facing the wrong direction. There's also some more court approval opportunities here. Don't mind me while I lean up against the statue really weirdly like that.
Waste of time.
Everything's a waste of time with you, Moira, isn't it? How about this one? Are you going to do things here? Don't mind me, I'm just looking at this blank wall.
Boring.
Moira, you're killing me. Okay, another compendium. I'm not reading the whole big compendium thing. Alright, I found the thing that was here. Okay, this guy gives me court approval.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
This guy has an interesting accent for an Orlesian.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Alright, cool. Cool story, bro. I'm gonna try for this again.
Well, that's useful.
Got it that time. Cool. Can I go 2 for 2? Come on, land statue secret. Come on, careless whispers.
Waste of time.
Useless whispers. Fine.
Really think the war will end tonight?
Does this just pop in right away? That one time it did. Guess not. I know you lose court approval if you accidentally jump up on tables. Alright, and nobody is suspicious of this bloodstain. There's nobody, especially when it's right over here by these whispering elves who are on.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Are they saying that to me, or maybe it's because I'm an elf? Last time they just tried to blow me off and be like, hey, nope. Oh, hey, this is back. Come on, careless whispers.
Just gossip.
Dang it. I know I have to go back on one of those balconies, so maybe that's unlocked now. I do have one more secret I could turn into Leliana as well. I just want to get as high court approval rating as I can before I have to leave bounds. It would also be interesting if, like, in nightmare mode, like this part became like immensely harder, where you literally couldn't make your character walk, or you couldn't make your character run. Like every time you run, you would just steadily lose court approval. Every time you jumped, you lose court approval. That would actually be interesting if nightmare mode did something like that. Oops, wait, I have information. I didn't mean to do that.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Excellent.
Alright. That got me some more. Okay, wait. I need to go out here, right?
Expect the Inquisitor to be so delightful.
No, it's that balcony. Can I even get to that balcony?
Did you just grab my bottom? I'm a weak man.
I don't know if I've ever heard that response yet.
Dear Maximilian, it took 4 chevaliers to hunt down the bear that killed him.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
No, you don't say. Was it one of these ones? One of these things has an offshoot that I can go into.
Always shirking their duties.
I have an idea, Josephine.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
She's wearing what we're all wearing. Maybe I haven't haven't gone far enough into the quest line yet. Maybe the balcony's from over there. Maybe I didn't need to come in here at all.
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about.
Oh wait, that just pops up every time you go past Liliana. That's right.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
You keep asking that. I don't have an answer for you. Not yet, anyway. So from what I heard, if you just like get like an extremely low court approval, they just kick you out and it's a game over. I haven't actually tried it, but I just now remembered that happening, or that being explained to me once. So this is the courtyard, or not the courtyard, the garden.
My Lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The
That
Empress
still
is the
sounds like a
most
bargain.
skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
I also kind of wish we could wear the masks. Like, I think, don't they actually give you... Yeah, they actually do give you an Orlesian mask, but you can't actually equip it. So what's up with that? Oh, I love the music in this game.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
See, these guys
Playing
notice
the game
it.
are not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Yeah, that was Sarah's little thing. There's another one here.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's sped up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the
Oh, I
Empire.
can't hear what they're saying
Even
now.
you cannot deny that
And
the
the
Templars
subtitles are
abandoned the
going away
faithful
faster
in
than
the
I can
darkest
hear.
hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Alright.
It's been
Grace us with arms and dress us in swords? What?
Did you need something?
I know
Did
I've
I
done
hear
this option
correctly?
and it's worked before.
If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I
Oh,
would
I'm
get
not
in
even
touch
looking at the
with
right
your
guy.
Lady
It's the mullet
Nightingale.
man.
I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen,
Yay! I did a thing. So there's a holla door here, but I'm not going in.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Maybe I have to go through over here. Whoop, sorry. Through here? Is this the door to that balcony? Oh. It is. It totally is. I'm just an idiot.
His nephew spied better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché walking about?
Oh, someone mentioned Duke Cyril.
The way he looks at you.
well, well. What's this?
Alright. Alam Sharal investigation clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servants' wing and main stair, 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servants' wing from the hall, 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servants' wing from hall, 3:22. Marius, footman, entered servants' wing by main stair, 3:45. Briella, we have We need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. Cool. I like it when things go wrong.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Awesome.
I heard the
Isn't there also some guy here that I can talk to? Just walking around. Is it you? Can I talk to you? Maybe it's not you. There's some guy walking around. Here he is.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant.
Boom. More court approval. We've done the thing. Alright. Now, let's go ahead. Oh, we can do,
We can only hope Selina
get him away, guys.
tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
I found 2 Caprice coins so far, so do that, get that for approval. Alright. Now comes the part where we have to start working a little quickly. Alright. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you have been absent from the party, people will notice and your court approval will drop. So we gotta be quick. Grab this hollow statue. Alright. Then I think we have to open this door here. Thankfully it only takes 1 statue. Alright. Got the clues there. Lost 1 point of approval. So we're starting to doing okay. Alright. Moira, best party crasher. Indeed. Hey Martuchman, how you doing? Bye. See, there we go. Here we go. Letter. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantries in the royal wing have convinced me there is no safety within this palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Celine. Lady M, you say? I know who that is. Day can't end soon enough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it a rough day at work?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Okay. So, there's actually a way to do this where you gain approval if you don't go to the courtroom right away. This one? Yes, I'm doing this in the right order. How am I today? I'm doing pretty good. There we go. So I'll just quickly drop down here. Grab all the things. No, come on. Loot. Do the lootsy thing. All the loot things. Just grab them quick. We gotta get out of here. Get out of here before the bell tolls the second time.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Okay, there, we gained it. We can come back into the library when we're done. Alright, so now I'm back. I'm back, everybody. I was not gone. Oh, Sonic Speed guy again. Alright.
Well, well. What have we here?
Hello, Lady M.
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
Tired and just not feeling motivated for these last 2 hours. I'm sorry about that. I hope they go by fast for you. Yeah. And this was something I was gonna say earlier, but I was waiting until she actually showed up. But I think I actually started talking about it, and I thought that I had never played. I played all 3 Dragon Age games like after. Yeah, Morrigan, she is back. So I played all the Dragon Age games like 2 years after Inquisition was released. That was the first time I was ever introduced to the series, and I knew nothing about them. Like, I rolled in from one game to the next without like looking anything. So I didn't know Morrigan was going to be in this game, and I was so excited when I saw it was her walking down, because I recognized her voice first and then immediately knew it was her. Yeah, that was cool. And she's the Lady M that letter was talking about.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Yeah, Claudia Black in that sultry voice. I know, right? I do love Morrigan's voice. And that was funny too, because I never actually beat it, but I played Uncharted 2, and both Claudia Black and Steve Valentine are both in that game. And it's just like, I'm playing a game, but here's Alistair and Morrigan coming with me. I was just like, whoa, this is actually kind of cool. And then there was something else I noticed, or I had never noticed until I saw, there was a post on Tumblr that pointed it out, where Morrigan's first line in Origins and her first line in Inquisition are the same line. She starts out with, well, well, what have we here? And I had never noticed it, but that's such a nice little touch.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
And another nice little detail. So in Origins, there's a party banter between Morrigan and Leliana, where Leliana describes a dress that Morrigan would look good in, and then here she is in Inquisition, pretty much point for point wearing that same dress that Leliana described. Morrigan has been your bae since Origins. I know, Leliana was mine during Origins, but yeah, Morrigan she does things for me too.
If you truly want answers, help me find them.
I cannot. Celine requires me at her side this eve, and evidently for good reason. Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
There we go. So have the new eavesdrop things unlocked yet? Because I think there's one that's over here. That's not till the next part of the thing. Nope, it's not this part yet. Alright, let's go back inside. Oh, hey Cassandra, we haven't talked to you yet.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Can't go wrong with either. Nope.
Who was that Inquisition officer over there? You'll never get to talk to him. You wouldn't even dance.
You were acquainted with my darling Elfie.
Mistress
Alright, Leliana, I've got some things for you.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Excellent.
90. We're just 10 away from full court approval.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look...
I told my seventh husband, Renard.
Seventh? Are you a serial romantic? I feel like that would imply that you are a serial romantic. Anyway, I want to go back up into the library real quick because I kind of rushed out here so I didn't lose more approval. Ah, did it close behind me? I gotta go all the way back around. That's unfortunate. Man, I love the music in this game. I almost just said music in this movie, but 'tis not a movie.
Was that really the Herald of Andraste? I thought you'd be going.
Alright. Did I get another coin? No, that's Mark of the Assassin, where the guy gives you a Caprice coin just for talking. I haven't. See, I played Mark of the Assassin the other day, too, so... a little behind on the times. It was Duke Cyril. Alright. So to do this quick, this door stayed open. Gotta find all the secrets that are in here. Okay, got one here. Not gonna waste time. Not gonna waste time reading them all. So this one just stays off limits unless you're a rogue. It's a little... well, it's a bit unfortunate. Although, are there any actual secrets in here? Okay, no, it's just loot. So it's not doing that. Alright. Alright. Okay, here's another. Got it? Okay. Oh, because I never actually opened the door. I jumped off the banister. That's right. So that's why the doors weren't open. I kind of shot myself in the foot by doing that. Well, I have a net loss of 1 at court approval, so that's not too bad. And I'm going to make it up here when I give Liliana all these new secrets. I might actually make enough to get to 100. Oh, and I can speak with Brigala and the ladies in waiting, but I don't know if I really want to do that.
So many crimes of fashions. I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
This is good work.
Alright. So close. That only gave me 2 points. Alright. Well, I need to do the other things now. Can't exactly rush through this, but I know a way to do it fast enough that I don't lose too much approval for how far I have to go.
This could be worth checking out.
Alright. Then here, I actually, once this loads back in, I actually have to take a bathroom break real quick. So I've been holding this in for a while. I don't think I can do it for a lot longer. Alright. Come on, load in. Loading screens in a BioWare game. Okay, there we go. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let me just double check my audio is working correctly. Yep, sounds like it's going alright. Alright, thanks for holding by with me there.
Caught in the middle of this crap. What fully qualified arsehole stops to kill a cook?
Alright, let me equip my weapons here. Oh wait, let me also do that just in case. I mean, it should be obvious that I am back, but just to be safe. Oh shoot, which one was Moira's? Focus gain. This one was Moira's. Alright, and then Sarah, you had this one. Cassandra, give you your shield back and your sword. And Vivian, give you this back. Alright, then armor. Shoot, now I have to remember. This one was Vivian's. It's a good thing I color-coded everybody's thing before I really went in, because this one here is Moira's, the red and green. Sarah is yellow. Cassandra is brown. Okay. Now the helmets. Cassandra had this one. Vivienne has her original, but I might have... What else do I have? This looks super ugly, but it's also a lot more defensible than what you had originally, so I'm going to give you it. Moira had... Nope, not that one. Moira had this one. And Sarah... Oops. Sarah, you had this one. Sarah at the Winter Palace. I know, right? But Sarah's Sarah's one of my core 3 that I've been really focusing on for the Nightmare run.
Sure, reasonable, innit? Friggin' garbage.
At least we match. We all have the same armor. It's just different colors. Alright. Where's the holla and the rafters? There it is. There's a way to get there. You jump up here. You jump up here. You jump up here. I was supposed to do it from this side. Shoot. This side has the planks I can walk on. Okay. Up here. Nope. No, come on. I don't have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Wait, how do I do it? Do I not do it from there? Where's the point of entry? Is it not this? Oh, it's probably this, right? I can't jump there. Wait, yes I can. Okay. Gotta do this carefully, but as quick as I can. Okay. Okay. Go for it. Okay. Got the Winter Palace thing. There's not a... Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Okay. Get back up there. Moira, get back up there. Okay, you're good. Can't... Oh, no, no, come on. You can do this. This is... No! Shoot. Cassandra, get out of here. Cassandra, stop. This is the worst. It's the worst hollow statue. But I need it. Look at all that court approval I'm losing. No, Moira. Stay on the pole. So I have to jump to the middle here. Okay. Now just go slow as heck. There we go, got it. Alright. Now we can go. Okay, before we jump down, there's another one over here. Right?
Let's look around.
There we go. Got it. Okay, was there anything else over on this side? I forget. Doesn't look like it.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Shalom
Sorry about
family.
that. I had to cough and I didn't want to
Gaspard
cough directly into the mic and I didn't have time to move it.
Time to have a word with the Duke.
Sarah likes to stand out in her bright yellow armor. I will say though, Sarah actually can rock yellow.
Venatori agents!
Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Alright, quickly see if we can find anything here. Okay, we got some loot over here. I can't be too focused on the loot though, because I'm going to lose a lot of approval. Ah. That's all the anxieties right there. Making you not focus on loot by giving you a timer. Approval doesn't seem to be going down too fast.
One down.
Wait, hold on. What's this over here? More gold. I'll take it. You can always buy more good leathers and cloth with that. Okay, it's finally starting to go down now because it was at 89 for the longest time. Now it's at 88. Okay. Can't be focused too much on the loot. But I can focus on these enemies. Don't want to leave any Venatori in the palace. It's out of 87. My first playthrough, I think I ended with the court approval of like 75, something like that, thereabouts. Is this a note that's gonna give me secrets? Nope, it's just a codex. Fine, I didn't want to make good progress anyway. Is this where I started? No. Well, these are the servants' quarters. So why would there be some secrets here? Guys, I'm failing you all. I was supposed to go up these stairs, that's why. Boom. Ow. Where are my friends? Okay, there they are finally. They weren't helping me out here. Also, I haven't refilled my potions. Or my supplementary potions, I mean. Stop hitting me with your swords. I don't like being hit with swords. They hurt. Alright, so this is another thing we could do hollow statues for. Moira, why are you... Okay, that was weird. She was running in the wrong direction even though I have my thumb on the thumbstick going the other way. I wonder, are there enough hollow statues that you can open every door? Can't even tell what's going on here. You guys keep doing that. I'm gonna grab this hollow statue. There we go. Whew.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Llewellyn. Slumming in the servants' quarters with the rest of your people, for once. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. It will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard.
I also
That's
like
not your
Niall's
work,
voice.
is it?
Gaspard killed him, I think. The knife has a Charon crest on the hilt.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
He can try, but I'll stop him.
I wish you luck. Better than luck? I wish you success. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
I'll keep that in mind.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
Vivian has a point. Wait, no, come on. I don't have time to be stuck on walls. Maven. Hi, Maven. How was the rest of your stream? How far did you get? Or did you ever figure out all the controls yet? Here, give me 1 second. I just want to get back into the palace where I'm not going to be, got to the base thing. Nice, you got to the Nexus then. Still lost and confused. That's alright, Maven. Just remember, Sam is always your wingman. Here, let me do the thing here. Which I know a few people who have been in here already know Maven, but if you don't, Maven's a friend of mine. She does a lot of streams. She's been doing, or she just beat Dragon Age 2, and she just today started doing Mass Effect Andromeda.
Interesting.
She's really fun. You should definitely check her out. Throw her a follow and throw her a sub.
That knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen, the ginger.
Keep talking.
And the app didn't show me I was on, so you didn't get to raid me. I'm sorry. The app has been really buggy recently, hasn't it? Because between like you've been having problems with the dashboards and with the live stuff, and then yesterday I was having troubles with the apps trying to go live doing my drawing stream that just epically failed. So I don't know what's going on there.
Inquisitor Lavellan.
On Berelden Renegade. Hey, how you doing? Twitch didn't notify you were. Oh, Twitch has been having some problems recently. But yes, I am live. I am doing the Dragon Ages.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident.
It's funny because Twitch didn't tell me the other day
you
that
and I
Maven
are
was
both
live either.
concerned by the actions of
I don't know what's going
a
on.
certain person. Come, dance with me.
So,
Spies
yeah,
will not hear us on the dance floor.
it's fine, Peach. I knew it was you. Which did I do? I may have done something here. Yes, I did do a thing. I did a Peach command. All right.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be
Just
delighted.
in time for Moira's big dance. And the awkward body positions they make her dance
Have the
in.
Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Fancy
Perhaps it
dancing.
I should not be
Indeed.
surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of
I've
one
done
mind
this part
on this.
enough times that I remember the
In times
court
like
approval
these,
lines.
it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I think.
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
See, I kind of with this mission specifically, I kind of remember the dialogue trees better than I remember like the order of events or where things are on the maps.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it.
Moira looks so
Do you
short
even yet
here,
know who
but
is
she's
friend and
also
who is
like
foe?
super bending
Who in
her
the court
knees.
can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are
I love how if you
engaged in
just wait
dangerous
picking any of the
machinations
dialogue
tonight.
options the first time around, they just kind of stand there really awkwardly instead of continuing on with the dance. I know, right? That must really hurt Moira's back. There we go. Okay, isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
Oh, Maven. Maven, thank you for gifting that sub.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you
September,
will find
indeed.
the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows
Here,
all
let me
Gaspard's secrets.
let me do this again.
I'm
one
sure
more,
you can persuade
one
him
more
to be
shout out from
forthcoming.
Maven.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
So now,
You'll be the
Peach, you
talk
can
of
also
the court
use
for months.
you can also use
take you
the
dancing more
Nug Life emote now. All the Nug Life.
I'd happily do more dancing, just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with
Josephine, I'd be
Florian?
concerned if you had
More
the power to
important,
invite
what
Corypheus
happened
to
in
my
the
next
servants'
ball.
quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
There we go, all the Nug Life.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Florian and her brother are thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
There was something I saw on Tumblr once that actually would be kind of funny and would actually make things a lot harder in Nightmare mode if it happened. Nugquisition, right? I love it. But there was something I saw on Tumblr where it's something like someone should make a mod where it doesn't like the Winter Palace or the Grand Ball happens like really random times in the game and you can't choose when it happens. So like it doesn't matter if you're like in the Fade, nope, Winter Ball's happening. So that would be interesting, and it'd also be kind of fun where if it's just like this has to happen and you have to go whether you're ready or not. That would make Nightmare mode a lot more challenging. And then there was something else I thought of too earlier where it was something like if you run a whole lot in Nightmare mode, like the more you run, the more your approval goes down, or if you keep jumping, your approval goes down. I already know there's like one thing, if you jump up on a table, then your approval goes down, but I'm talking like consistently, like if you keep running and jumping, your approval's going to start going down. Things like that would make Nightmare mode so much more challenging.
I thought we were here to stop the assassination.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive,
Inquisitor about to
that could
decide who
still
to
happen.
sacrifice in the Fade, then
To
boom,
foil his
fancy
plan,
pantsy or
the
Elysian
Empire
party
must
dancing.
remain strong.
Well, I would
This
also
evening,
imagine it's something
someone
like too
must
where you
emerge
would have to
victorious.
basically
It doesn't need to be
drop
Celine.
everything and
She's
go,
right.
or else
Do you realize what you're
like
suggesting,
super
Leliana?
repercussions start to happen.
Sometimes
Like
the
maybe there's
best
an
path
chance
is
that
not
if you don't go, there's a chance that like the game gets even harder if like you have to miss the Winter Palace ball.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais?
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is,
Hawk,
however,
Alistair,
your
I know we're
decision,
kind of in a life or death situation,
not
but I
ours.
really need to go to the Winter Palace, like, right now. I love it.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues. Then get me access, and in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Or just imagine where it was like, or imagine if it's just like you're like in the middle of, like you're in the middle of getting into a fight with a bear, and then I can't even. I'm at half health, but I can't even potion because of where I am. Sorry, you're lurking because you need to eat all the food. That's perfectly fine, Maven. You eat all the things, eat all the good foods. Hope it's all delicious. Imagine getting to bring everyone, or bring anyone you were with you. So, Hawk at the Winter Palace, Purple Hawk at the Winter Palace. That would actually be cool. I would love to see Hawk at the Winter Palace. Oh, I was at 100 court approval. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright. I don't know what it is, but it seems like more so in this one, more so with Moira than with my other Lavellan. It seems like Moira is so short compared to everybody here, but then there were so many times when I played at my... Oh, come on. Stop wasting all my time here. Moira, you're better than this, although I have 100 court approval. I don't really need it. So in the middle of the final fight with Corypheus, so this is kind of awkward, but I need to go see Empress Celine. Let's continue this another time. And then Corypheus is like, what? But we were in the middle of our fight. We had Mr. Blue Sky playing and everything. Which I have to say, thank you for that idea. The whole fighting Corypheus while playing Mr. Blue Sky. That was the greatest thing ever. Where is my, Wait, what is this? Oh, that was Sarah's old armor, right. There we go. It fit, it did fit ridiculously too well. I was thinking, it's like, you know, it's probably going to be like a 30-second clip with just like a tiny little piece of the song, but then I actually like started listening, or I actually started like really getting into it, and I was like, I could do most of the song here. It's like it goes, like it includes a lot from beginning to end, but there were still pieces that I had to cut out to fit the whole like amount of footage that I had. But for the most part, the song was still in that video. Which, if anybody doesn't know this, anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about here, on my Discord. Here, let me
Thank you.
include the link. And I also shared it on my Tumblr as well, but I don't have a link for my Tumblr yet. But I have a tab on my Discord that's where I post songs that are stuck in my head. And I posted that I had Mr. Blue Sky stuck in my head one day, and Peach, or Ferelden Renegade here, was saying, it's like, you should do the boss fight of Corypheus, but with that song playing. So I took footage of my Evelyn Lavellen character fighting Corypheus, put it to that song, and it actually worked out a lot better. So that video is there on my Discord under the song stuck in my head tab, and I also shared it on my Tumblr, which is Sassy Lavellen, but Lavellen spelled with an E instead of an A at the end. Yeah, that video turned out way better than it should have. I was not expecting it. Oh, and thanks Maven for posting the link there. There we go.
I hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not at all. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
It takes great courage to come to the Royal Wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap.
It's a trap!
I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play Revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition
Right, decide what
will
outcome
protect
I'm
me,
gonna
I'll
try
do
for here.
everything I know about
Yes.
our
I haven't
ambassador.
said it out loud
Knew
yet,
it.
but I do have
did.
one that I'm aiming
And I
for.
bet Hate's made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
So the outcome I'm going to try for here is to get all three of them working together. Oh, don't go to Cullen. Wait, why not go to Cullen? There we go, hollow statue. Need that. How many statues do I need to open this door here? Do I have enough? 5. Yeah, I have enough. So I have to get leverage on all three of them, which I only ever figured it out like 2 playthroughs ago, that you could get all three of them to work together. Like even with like Dragon Age Keep and everything else, I somehow never realized I could have all three of them working together. So I have the one elf, she's leverage on Briala. I'm about to get leverage on Celine here.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
And the guy's got quite the voice.
You're telling me that Empress Celine left you naked and trussed like a roast duck?
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before.
Yeah, that was the first
it ever
outcome I
began.
got completely on accident. I
turned
can't
it
remember
into
what
a
I
trap.
tried for, but I was messing with
moment
dialogue
she
options and oops,
She'll
now all
have
three
to
are
be
working together,
arrested
kind
for
of.
treason.
Yeah.
She'll be all prim, but here's you with your bits out.
Clever Celine. Even I'm impressed.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic, or him for falling for it.
Okay,
I'll
because
protect
I remember
you from
the
Gaspard
first
if
time
you're
I
willing to
played,
testify about Celine's
I
trap.
went with
I'll do
Briala.
Anything.
Because my Inquisitor was an elf. Oh, I love that 0 court approval. But then again, I'm already at 100. I can't gain anymore. As much as I'd like
Do
to.
they even like being so... like they are? Ugh.
Oh, which I should probably use a potion. Heal myself up. Alright, so I have the or not the blackmail, well I guess technically blackmail. I have the leverage on, I don't have the leverage on Gaspard yet, but I have it for Briala and for Celine now. Oh, and there's another Hala statue. I don't really need anymore since I've already gotten to where I need to go. I also don't really need the secrets here anymore. Which, if there's a secret here, like, I did it once, but it's just tedious because you have to get the secret here, and then you have to go and... Wait, where am I going? Guys, get out of my way. You have to get the secret here, and then you have to go all the way back and report to Leliana, because as soon as you get there... Wait, this is where I came from. Because as soon as you get into this part, then it just, like, cuts you off from getting the other options. Is this supposed to be where I'm going? I'm lost. This is where, okay. Where am I going? Was it in this one? Oh, it was in this one. I'm just losing my mind over here. It's no big deal. Now
What's
I can
this
open
then?
this door.
Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
Oh, that was just a Hala statue. I thought there was more to it than that. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, this was not the door I thought I was going into. Get out of my way, guys. There we go.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my baits.
Also, I somehow never noticed that statue before, but that's a huge head that statue is holding up.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment, if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling.
It's a trap.
Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
At this point, I think disappointment was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her.
I'm sure they will.
Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
I also like how that rift was just conveniently there for me to open. And also, it's like one of the few times where the Inquisitor uses the mark to actually open a rift. Like, you have it in Adamant, when you fall into the Fade, but like, they never really talk too much about the Inquisitor being able to open rifts. And then there's the one in the one in the Fallowmire you have to open to close. One with Skywatcher. And one of the Lowlanders. How they have those accents, I can't quite do. Ow, ow, ow. How is this almost killing me? This is like nothing. I've faced like 7 out of the 10 dragons already. How is this killing me? There we go. Ugh. Sorry for yawning.
And trust his tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Yeah, it's funny because this is the guy who does the voice of the Crestwood Mayor. He also is the voice of the Chancellor Broderick at the beginning of the game, and he's also the voice of Viscount Dumar. And they all have the exact same voice.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Make her bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the
It's
fucking
just
Winter
a little
Palace?
funny to me. I don't know why.
Gaspard was
I
a
always just
bastard,
like
but I
when
didn't
they
think he'd sleep in
reuse
a
voices,
fucking
they're so
horrors over
obviously
a
the same
damn
voices.
grill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim.
Since you reminded me, was
Seems
there
like I
any
should've
info on
stayed
what
there.
parts of the world the
The Duke
Avar are
wanted to move
influenced
on
by?
the palace tonight. But he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers.
Like just like in real world,
So he hired me and my men.
like real world
to offer us triple our usual pay to
parallels,
come to Orlais.
like that inspired the Avar. I don't know for certain off the top of my head. I always feel like it was just like I feel like there were some Norse or Nordic influences, but I'm not totally up on my world stuff. But it always felt like it was more like Viking influence for the Avar. Because I know the Dalish, it's not definitely it's hard to say. Like Orlesians, that one's obviously they're French. They have a lot of French influences and European influence. And then I mean it's almost easier for me to pinpoint which accents are the influences because like the Dalish are primarily either Irish or Welsh accents. Like the Starkhavens have Scottish accents, Antevans have the Spanish accents, the Orlesians the French accents. Fereldans are primarily British accents. The Marchers have a different British accent. The Marchers have more of a thicker, I don't know what you would call it. Cassandra has a Cassandra accent. That is true. I can't quite pin down what Cassandra's accent is. I've been told it's closer to being like a Ukrainian accent, but I am not familiar enough with what that accent is to really say. Then it seems like a lot of the dwarves have more American accents, but a lot of Fereldans also have American accents in the games. I noticed, especially in Origins. Like, if we really want to go down to it, a Meryl in Origins had a really bad, had a really weird girl accent that was strange, and then the next game she was Welsh. Didn't Cassandra's voice actress just make up the accent? I think I remember hearing that. Yeah.
One's a new job.
That she made up
one
that
pays
accent.
better. The Inquisition can
Which
always
that
use
takes
good
talent to
mercenary company.
make up an
You're
accent
hiring?
and then
I'm
keep
gay.
it consistent.
Anything's better than this
Especially
bullshit.
if
You
she
want
had
me
to
to
just
talk to the
create it
Empress
for
of the
Dragon
Court?
Age
Sing a
2,
blasted
which
song
was
in a chantry?
already
I'll do it.
like she didn't have as big a role in Dragon Age 2, but then she would have to do it in Dragon Age Inquisition a lot. So that is interesting if that is actually the case. I haven't actually, I think I've just like read that in passing somewhere, probably on Tumblr, and I haven't like fully looked into it. And especially because then Dragon Age Dawn of the Seeker, that had a different, Cassandra's voice actress didn't play Cassandra in the movie there. It was someone else. So they had to do Cassandra's accent. And then if we go to Navarra in Dragon Age 4, I would suspect Cassandra probably has a Navarran accent, so other people are going to have to imitate this accent that Miranda, what's her name? I I'm pretty sure Cassandra's voice actress's name is Miranda something. It starts with an R, I think. I'm not able to look it up right now. I want to say Miranda Richardson, but Miranda Richardson's an actress. She was in Harry Potter and a lot of other things. And at one point I did know a lot of the different, like, English accents. Like, I had actually memorized what a lot of the different English accents were. I could identify them just by listening to them, but that was a long time ago. I was about to sneeze. Sorry about that. I unplugged my microphone while I was sneezing. Just didn't want to make loud noises. What am I doing here? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure my audio was actually working correctly. Sometimes when I plug it back in, it doesn't do it. Raisin. Oh, okay. Miranda Raisin. Yeah. I was close. Is it actually Miranda, though? I just realized that might actually not be correct. Petition for there to be a group of people with Norwegian accents and everyone just talks like their former prime minister, aka really bad.
Thank the Maker you're back.
I'm all for diverse accents in these games. Alright, this is possibly one of my favorite things to do in this game, this part right here.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any
Maybe
moment.
send y'all a clip of him speaking English later. Yeah, you'll have to do that. I'm curious now.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor.
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party.
I love Moira's
you wouldn't
smile.
want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
I totally chose this option because I don't want to fight her. If I can spare myself one boss fight in Nightmare mode, even if it's not as hard as anything else.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Oh, I like that line too. You lost this fight ages ago, you're just the last to find out. That's a great line. Dragon Age has a lot of really good lines.
Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent, and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Every one of you is implicated. You all conspired to allow this to happen.
That's a bold claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
You allowed the Grand Duke to sneak soldiers in, hoping he'd make a politically foolish move.
That's duplicitous, even for you, Celine.
You took the bait. I met your mercenary captain, Your Grace. He says you were ready to attack tonight.
Clever move. If you were trying to get hanged for treason.
And Briala was playing both of you. She murdered your ambassadors and sent you each forged letters.
Even if I did, you can't touch me.
No one will defend you once it's revealed that you and Celine were lovers when she burned Halam Shiral's alienage.
You've made your point. What do you want?
You are three of the best minds in the Empire. You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
Wow. After all that approval that just came watching in, and then there's Cassandra over there with her arms crossed going,
We have no
ugh.
choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindest to all of us.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard
I wish there was an
will
option
now
for the
hold
Inquisitor to
place
wear a
of
dress,
honor
though.
in our cabinet.
I understand why they didn't, but
Friends, we
Still.
assembled are the leaders of the
and I also know that there are mods to do it, but
We
I don't
must
have the
set
ability
the
to play this
example for
on anything
all
but a
Faders.
console.
We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united or surely we will fall alone.
We will save Thedas from calamity, but only together may we accomplish this.
We will heal our wounded country. A long road of reconstruction lies before us. But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your
Wish the
victory.
default formal
and yet
outfit wasn't
you
the
are
red
not
one. I like
present
the other color
together.
options better.
Do you
Right?
tire so quickly of their congratulations?
I kind of
Inquisitor?
wish there was one that was just
It is most
white.
fickle, after all your
Like white with
efforts on
like
their
maybe a
behalf.
black sash or something. I don't know, maybe I just think it would be like a James Bond kind of entrance where they wear the white suits or something. It'd be nice. I don't know.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
The pros of being a PC gamer, you can have white formal outfits, but yeah, that would have looked a lot more classy. Indeed.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Now, who's gonna come dance with me? That's Josephine. And Solus could finally be a deviled egg. We just have a mod that replaces Solus's head with just an egg.
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I
Normal
can do?
Solus then.
Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
I just need a moment.
I don't get to dance with my real love. And that makes me kind of sad. Oh, and Maven, thanks for that host. Harding kicking down the doors like, "Yo, Inquisitor, let's dance." I would love it if that could happen.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor. Please.
I always love this really awkward animation. Watch this really awkward animation when the yeah, she just scratched her hat. Well, the Inquisitor proceeded to do the shepherd shuffle on the dance floor, right? I really love this awkward animation that Moira's about to do when I hit this dialogue.
How may I assist you, revered mother?
Tilt her head and then do the weird arm thing. Like I'm imitating it right now, but you guys can't even see it.
Divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
Divine.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss
Usually
of
they
just
end up
two
making
souls.
it Cassandra. And Cassandra does get that divine armor and Trespasser if you do that. Okay, but how about her left and right feet? Wait, what? What about her left and right feet? Oh, I see what you're saying with the left hand and right hand. I gotcha. I was just not paying attention.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been
Thedas.
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics.
I volunteer to be the first divine even if it means I get to kick
Lady
people in the
Liliana
shin.
and Seeker
I love
Cassandra
it.
were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
These aren't just any two people. They're key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Thedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our
Okay.
advantage. We'll plan
He's
our
totally
next
not even
attack
looking
when
at
you're
Moira there. Alright.
Control space. Helpful.
Hey, girl.
Hey, you.
What's been going on?
They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed.
I have to go.
Alright. So now we're in Act 3. Time to go be talking to all the peoples.
Will you not consider
I'm
it,
kind of
Lady
leaning
Cassandra?
towards Cassandra for Divine right
the
now.
clerics are still sequestered. If no one
I have to
steps
go.
forward,
Plus 4 power.
they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day. You watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you.
So yeah,
So
never
now
managed
the
to make any
Chantry
with Cass
bandies our
Divine. For
names
some
about
reason,
without
Cass
even
really
asking us
is
first.
really keen on that fancy hat. Yeah, I've managed to get all 3 choices into Divine, although I accidentally stumbled into Leliana's, which that's kind of a funny story because I've mentioned before, but I recorded the first time I played these 3 games, and I played Inquisition on 360 first before moving it to the PS4. When I played on 360, the outcome was that Cassandra became Divine, but then when I moved to PS4 so I could play the DLCs, I had to replay the entire game, and I somehow accidentally ended up with Leliana being the Divine. So I had to, there's an inconsistency between when I switched over in consoles on that whole series, but there were a lot of inconsistencies in that series anyway, so it's not a big deal.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
So this is another thing where you can say, why am I not a candidate? Apparently at one point there was going to be an option. The developer said there was going to be an option for the Inquisitor to become Divine, but they eventually got rid of that idea because A, the male characters wouldn't be able to do it, and B, I think they were having struggles with the idea that like elves or dwarves or Kunari could become Divine, which it was already like a big thing with Vivienne, a mage, becoming Divine, so I guess they just didn't have time to fully develop it before release, because it was actually, from what I've heard of the development of Inquisition, they made the game with the base game, decided that it wasn't ready, so they delayed it for a while, because the game was supposed to come out earlier than it actually did, but they delayed the game. That delay, where they focused on a lot of other things, they changed a few more things where like Cullen's and Solas's romances weren't even in the original game when they were making it originally. So at least Cullen's was definitely one of the romances they added. I think the other one they added was Solas. I don't know these for facts, but I'm thinking that's when this idea was introduced, but then they didn't have enough time to fully play with it.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because they don't know what
Oh hey,
you are,
it's Mr. Tom. How are you?
A weight such
It's been a while
as
since
yours
I've seen you
would
here,
break the
Mr.
Sunburst
Tom, and I
throne
think
and
I have a
tear the
shout out for
Chantry
you
to
too.
pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
I think you'd make an excellent Divine.
Truly?
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know,
I
Mr.
never
Tom,
look good in
he's another streamer here. He streams sometimes. He's also working on YouTube stuff now as well, which he did a video not too long ago where he was making a video about ties, and it's hilarious. You guys should totally check that one out too.
This cannot be what they intended when
I don't
it
have a link to that one, unfortunately, but
Chantry
I
should
should.
provide faith,
I should get one.
hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a
There's a show on
seeker, I
TV
did
where
what I
police and
was told.
investigators
My
take a look
faith
at swindlers,
demanded it.
thieves, and other shady
But
things
now
in the
my
country.
faith
They just
demands
showed a
something else.
security tape from the
That I
store
see
I
with
work
better
where...
eyes.
Oh, wow. A group of men managed to steal electronics for 40... Wow. Wow. 5K US dollars. Dang, that's a lot. I just needed to tell someone, that is actually that's crazy. That is super crazy. Lurking because kids could be home any minute. That's fine, you do what you need to do, Maven, I appreciate it. You have fun with the kids when they come home. Let's see, what was Cassandra saying? I wasn't paying attention. Now my fate demands something else. Oh wait. But now my fate demands something else. That I see with better eyes. I cannot do Cassandra's accent.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
There we go. Do you have anything else for me, Cassandra? You do. Oh, I haven't.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All
You have
of
a tiny
this
map there,
once
Cassandra.
belonged
What happened
to
to the big
Tevinter
map that's usually on the table?
Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
You don't have any ideas of your own?
I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not
Map size
fear
doesn't
change.
matter.
I want
If you
to
say
right
so.
past wrongs, but
say
not
it.
avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting
That's a good
these
one.
things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
Go the Indiana Jones. Well, make it up as I go.
I'm not that assured. I just make it up as I go.
Let all your followers take heart.
What can I say? It's worked so far.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Still super salty, Cassandra is straight. Let me smooch the Seeker, BioWare. Yeah. I'm that way with, I'm kind of that way with Jack in Mass Effect. She literally says she swings both ways. What was I doing? I didn't know you. There we go.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
The last stream we had that cutscene where Cassandra's like, "Are you flirting with me? Please stop." Yeah, that was awkward. Anyway, there's a thing in here, right? Oh yeah, this guy. Morris.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from
I don't know how she knew how to ask that question. It seems like that was off topic from what he just said.
Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Not sure which censored swear is better, "Oh bells" or "Oh worm." Yeah, that's a good one. Or what was the other? Or what was the other one that Varric says during his question? Something like, "Mafaras balls." I do like that one.
What do you need?
Hey, Krem.
Your worship?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the judges?
A few Orlesian nobles didn't like how things ended at the Winter Palace. They're not rebelling outright, but they've brought in mercenary companies in preparation.
Dragon has, some of the best swears, I swear.
If we go in, we can buy the
I
companies
see
out
what
from
you did
underneath
there.
them. The nobles will lose the men they met for causing trouble, and the Inquisition
That was me
gets some
snapping my
fresh blood.
fingers.
We'll talk later.
Alright. How about you, Bull?
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
And then there's Iron Bull.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
I also love how that just ends that conversation. It's the small things that are funny sometimes.
How many? And the charges blew through and saved the lot. I know. That wasn't a battle, it was a brawl.
Iron Bull just got demonetized.
One for the Empress. For Gaspard. Briala.
Bull and
Coincidence.
Blackwall drop
Right
F-bombs
in the dangle
this
bag.
game. I don't remember if any of the other guys do. Varric says shit every few cutscenes.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a butt for the throne.
Fred,
A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Cookies with her yet? I want cookies.
Hey you have time? It's not a question, let's
There
go.
we go. Now,
I've got
here's the
something I want
cookies.
to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
Sarah, explain.
Ah, just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
This is also one of my favorite moments in this game.
On a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking
Oh,
still
yeah.
hate cookies.
Thanks for stopping by. Here, let me do the thing. There we go. Hoj, how's it going? Hoj is another great streamer. Highly recommend. He does a lot of retro games. Just all around fantastic guy. Oh, very fun every time I've seen him. Going well. How are all you? I'm doing great. I'm doing fan.
No, it's just that this is all
We're
a
eating
little
cookies with our elf friend.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in.
See, I love this scene too because
She was sick
so
and couldn't have
expression
children.
put into Sarah's
I had no
face in this
parents.
scene.
It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so
A
I
lot
asked
of it
her
is
about
a lot of it's just like
because
little
Mum's
tiny
makeup
subtle
kit.
changes too.
I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mom. The one she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died. And I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this is great. You're great. So I thought maybe me and you could make some, I don't know, us cookies. Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
See, catch up with chat here. I really hate how Sarah has been written so that nobody seems to trust her. Sarah's trying to do something nice and it's like, what the frick are you on about? Yeah, I mean, it worked for the first, I mean, I can see it working for like the first 2 acts of the game, but then by the 3rd act, people should kind of be catching on that Sarah means well. But, yeah, I do like these little moments. The characters
I don't understand. This Lady Emerald was just trying to be good to you.
She hurt people.
It was just cookies.
It was not just cookies! Lie to herself, fair play, only hurts her. But she made me think there was something wrong with me. And the baker? I made his life shit. Why not? It seemed like he deserved it. I mean, if you don't give a child a cookie because of appearances, you're a monster. Stupid pride-horn noble. I know, I said it was stupid. That's why I want to get rid of it. I want to make better cookies.
Yeah, how's that? Hey, how she's the only one you can kick out for whenever, or kick out whenever for no other reason than lol. Yeah. Like, I think there was a whole, I remember there being a whole Tumblr post about that too, where it's like, oh, you can quote unquote make Blackwall leave, and you can quote unquote make, or you can kill Iron Bowl off, you can make Blackwall leave, but even when you make Blackwall leave, it's not necessarily like you kick him out, it's more like his whole character quest happens. Either keep him or not keep him. But you have to do his quest. And then all the other ones, it's just like whether you recruit them or not. But Sarah, you're right, Sarah is the only one you can just go up to and be like, hey, you need to go. You could do that in some of the other Dragon Age games. I think, well, you couldn't do it in 2, but you could do it in Origins. You could tell Leliana to leave, I think.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me. Suppose it's not really about them. I hate learning lessons. Makes my stomach hurt. Anyway, I'll throw this rubbish away. Next time will be better, yeah?
Sarah, anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
Smells like bird. Quite the description there. I think you can tell pretty much anyone to leave in Origins. The Warden is an independent hero who needs no companions. Oh, there's Krem standing on his chair again. You like the view up there, don't you, Krem? You need to stand up on your chair to get a better view of Meriden songs. Right?
Inquisitor?
Yeah, Krem just likes to be tall.
I wanted to talk about you, if that's alright.
You know, I'm from Tevinter. Wasn't a slave, but even citizens have it rough if they're not mages. I was a soldier.
You're showing dominance.
Women joined the ranks under a different program. When they found out I was passing, it got ugly. I ran, met Bull near the border, and ended up here.
He rules over all chairs.
It'll do.
You said you left Tevinter when they discovered your secret.
Women are allowed to serve, but only in certain ranks and disciplines. I was up for promotion, but the healer I'd bribed to sign off on my physical had to tend to a sick magister.
All hail Master Krem.
What was or wasn't in my pants. He made threats. It was slavery or death, so I knocked him out and ran.
What's Tevinter like for a citizen? Someone who isn't a slave or a mage?
I'm of the Separati. Citizens who aren't mages. Mages are in charge and everyone knows it. But a wealthy merchant can have an easy life. At the low end, people just try to stay out of slavery. My father was a tailor. I joined the army after the Imperial slaves drove him under.
How did slaves drive your family out of business?
My father made shirts, aprons.
Have you guys ever seen, there was that one vine where it's like,
one of the magisters had
I'm the Sand Guardian, Guardian of the Sand!
Dying of cold in the winter.
It feels, because now it's like, Krem is the chair guardian, Guardian of the chairs.
Clothes and selling them for almost nothing. That Magister's nice idea put out slave-made clothes at prices my father couldn't match.
Yeah, the way there is a lot of really bad phrasing with Krem. I mean, like I didn't mean to ask him the one question there, but yeah, there's a lot you could do that's just wrong. Also, welcome back, Maven.
It's difficult to compete with someone who doesn't get paid.
That's Tevinter. My father sold himself into slavery.
Dragon Age Inquisition in general doesn't have the best writing when it comes to certain topics. Yeah. Nope, I am not touching that. I'm not touching that.
We'll talk later.
Not touching that question. Alright, let's go talk to Cole. He's up here, right?
The Inquisitor.
Wait, who are you?
The Inquisitor.
I didn't even see you there. I just accidentally clicked on you. There we go.
I didn't understand.
All these people with so much Dragon Age knowledge. I'm out of my league here.
They said what they wanted.
One of the trainers. I mean, oh, you're right. She is one of the trainers. All right, I've forgotten about her. She's like the assassin trainer, right? So you're gonna be heading out. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Tom. Have a good night. I will definitely have a good night. Thank you so much.
That would have made everything much simpler.
Comply with your demand. Yep, I certainly will comply with my demand. Or comply with your demand. What am I talking about?
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Okay, so I haven't heard the outcome of that, and I can't talk to him about it. There was that elf again. I immediately forgot. Oops. Actually, as soon as I was up there, I was like, maybe I shouldn't jump off the edge, because then I can just go over to that door and talk to Cullen fast. I haven't talked to Cullen in a while. Cullen, holy balls.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Oh, wow. I'm behind on Cullen's quest. Alright, well, let's see if Solus will talk to me yet. He never gave me his quest. Oh, there you are.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Sharau, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
Let's see, is this any better? Do we have the connection? Okay, it sounds better on my end at least, right? I think? Couldn't tell, it might have cut out there. It's stuttering a tiny bit, but is that better at least? I think it's better. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Seems good. Okay, thanks.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits? Broken promises? Half-truths? It is a palace full of motivation. And motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally. Especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
I hope you know that I didn't turn over Briala lightly. If I'd had another option...
What? Why would I disapprove of... Oh. Because we're both elves. I'm sorry. I was confused. I do not consider myself
this
to have
Facebook group, Facebook group for if there were any gamers out there. Everyone and their mother was like, "I play Fortnite, add me." So I was mentioning Dragon Age 2 weeks later. I got a reply that said, on said comment from someone whose entire Facebook profile was dedicated to Solus. It was such a surreal experience. Wow. That is actually kind of a cool story, though. I don't agree, but I need the approval, so...
Nor should you. You're not defined by the shape of your ears. They're not your people.
No, they are not. I joined the Inquisition
Wait,
to
what,
save the world.
that might not have been the option I was thinking of.
This was the best way to help them.
But I
For
got
the
approval
elves of
anyway,
Orlais,
so my point
I
stands.
believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an
There
admirable
was... Smooth.
She's done good work. Hopefully, with our help, she can help them even more.
Yes. However much I identify, or fail to identify, with her people, Briala's efforts have been remarkable. She organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect.
I want to take a look at these
especially in a
paintings
world where
here,
most
because
look at her and only see a
he
pair of
hasn't gone
pointed
to that
ears.
part of the wall yet.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Alright, he's not going to give me his
We'll
quest.
talk later.
I don't know what I did wrong. He never gave me his quest. I gotta sneeze again.
That's the lot. Strange bit of kit for a fortress, but no one else has them, that's for sure.
Sorry about that. I just sneezed very loudly and I can't exactly move my mic away. Okay, the audio sounds alright. I'm just paranoid now because it's been happening more and more that recently. I do all those other dialogues? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. I don't think I got enough approval with him though, because I don't think I agreed with him a lot in the beginning. Alright, time to judge
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her
forfeiture.
treachery.
That's not a word
What
I don't.
becomes of
That's
it
not a
now falls to you.
forfeit, but not forfeiture.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder
This
One?
thing
I realize
always
you
plugged
had
in
no
so I can just kind of
intention
hear when my
honoring
mic
the
is cutting out.
concordance I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your
Alright, I
mastery
hope
of
that
the
worked.
game, even as I despise your victory.
Hope so.
Celine does not know her fortune.
Sounds okay for me now. But it's really hard for me to commentate if I have to be listening to myself in my other ear. It's still going. Shoot. Alright. Yeah, let me try something here. Let's see if it just like consistently cuts out if I just continuously keep talking. So like, so they think of what we thought we think and make us think we thought our thoughts was even thinking our thoughts we think we thought. Okay, that didn't sound terrible. Let me try one more thing. Let me try one more time here. That kind of for me. What's another like monologue thing I could be going? Maybe it needs the cricket noise. You mean the? Okay. Let's see. I mean, it sounds okay to me now, but that doesn't mean like as soon as I take my headphones off and stop listening, it's gonna keep being good. So, I'm sorry if it just keeps happening. Oops, didn't set it off there because I accidentally got the word there. No, it totally. Okay, so that somehow turned into like Morse code. I don't know what happened there. I tried putting in a different headset, but I don't think it liked it. It definitely did not like it. Morse code, that's exactly what I thought too, Maven. So let's see. Is it any better now? Let me plug my other headset into the laptop and I'll take a listen. It sounds okay now. It sounds okay to me. Okay, I'm just going to try to move as little as possible because I think what's happening is it's like if I bump where it's plugged in, then it starts getting all iffy on me.
Like most nobility, she's never walked in the shoes of those she endangered. Lady Florian, I give you a chance. Common work, farm work, do some good.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Sentenced to
Hopefully
walk with
it doesn't keep popping out here. I mean, I probably won't be able to stream too much longer anyway. It shouldn't make that big a difference. Probably only go for like maybe like another half hour, even though that's still kind of long for one of my streams. I usually only go to 4, but I guess I could try to push it to 5 today.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais, so why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, we need something.
Is there nothing I can do with him? Oh, I haven't talked to Dorian in a while.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out.
I'm sure you can probably hear all the scuffling upstairs. My dog has been let loose. She runs
Dancing, politics, and murder. Makes me a bit homesick.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home, just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts.
Good doggy.
You tried the ham.
She's been kind of bad recently. Things off the counter.
I should go.
Try not to die.
The thing is too, like if Molly, my dog's Molly, if she gets like one thing of food, like from off the counter or anything like that, then she will be trying to get it for the rest. She'll be trying to get it for the rest, or she'll be like really pushy. She'll try to steal stuff off the table. She'll start to steal other stuff off the counter. She'll be pushy for a few days. So she is not the most good girl, but she's a bad good girl. Exactly. Go talk to the wall that is black. I really haven't done very much with Blackwall in this playthrough.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Hey, look at all these wardens. Hey, Blackwall. I guess I got enough influence to get another cutscene with him.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
You know, maybe we'll just do Blackwall's quest and then I'm going to call it a stream. There's really not too much else to do without, like, starting a real big thing.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets.
What if Blackwall was any other color? Warden Pinkwall at your
They found a
service.
dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
Yeah, Putty has been a jerk. I
know
need them
what I did?
move the table. She's using the climb on the counter. Yeah, you were telling me about that. She stole chicken wings at one time, right? Maybe you could be your wonder wall. Anyway, here's Blackwall. You know, I have made that joke before about Kirkwall. Anyway, here's Kirkwall. I love it.
You stopped them, cut the dog down.
And then went back for more. Exactly, that's what they do once they learn that they can
Not
do
a
it.
damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs.
My cat hasn't shown any interest in the kitchen counters so far, so that's a good thing. But the dog certainly has. She makes up for
I
it.
could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Okay, I totally blank out and I started reading what you just said there, Maven, completely wrong. She also licked your butter last week, and when someone didn't put the cover back on it. That's another thing my dog has done. She's stolen entire sticks of butter and just eaten them. One time, she stole like a block of cheese. We had just gotten it. My brother had just unwrapped it, put it on the table, and then went to the bathroom. When he came out of the bathroom, then the entire block of cheese was just gone.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe.
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
And Dad's dog ate raw steaks and then the styrofoam plastic they were wrapped in. Oh, jeez. Also purple oil paint. Ooh. That's no good. Why can't I talk to Meredith? She has a quest.
Samson, Templar fame, raise your shield of shame.
My dad got a new rogue after that. Oh, did the dog throw it up? Sing your song. I don't know if I want to say this is my song. You know, Samson's kind of not a great guy in this game. Okay, I do have a broken heart. What claim am I making? I do look good in red. I'm bad with directions. Shoot, maybe this is my song. I'm not good at rage. I'm not gonna try to make the world pay. Yeah, those last lines definitely were not me. And also, I would like to point out my username is Samson with a P, and that is Samson without a P. Oh, another one. She has great acoustics in here. Samson has no P. Oh, apparently that whole line was just not there. P and V. Maven. Maven. Oh.
Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light.
Oh, jeez. You guys.
Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me.
He seems to be really full of piss and vinegar. Oh, jeez.
Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, and history will not repeat. Enchanters, the time has come to be.
Yeah, I feel about the same there, Hosh. Is it weird that's what I imagine he smells like if you get too close? I can imagine that being the case, yeah. This is a long song.
What we plead will be a faithful and decree, where a man will not retreat from the defeat of his fathers. Enchanters, a time has come for
You guys don't know that saying of being full of piss and vinegar? I actually don't know that one. But Hoja knows it. Hoja knows it. And then, okay, lurk disengaged. Welcome back, Martuchman. Means being fired up. Okay. This is a really long song. Is she just on repeat? I think we broke Meriden. It just keeps going, right? You really like singing about enchanters, don't you there? Meriden. I literally just said her name and immediately forgot it. Okay, finally, it's over. What are we going to sing about this time, Meriden?
Pain astride the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he
Okay,
knows
I guess
well
she's done.
pain with paltry gain. The fool who dares to rhyme Halam Shara. I think that one is just me showing off. Inquisitor, a title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
Are you a bard like those?
Okay, are you gonna give me the quest now? I listened to 2 of your songs, waiting for you to give me this quest.
My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
So you're here to sing about me and profit off of it. Do I get a cut?
My best, Inquisitor.
Did she give me the quest? She didn't even give me the quest.
There is an issue that you should address. I think
Oh, there we go. Now she's given me the quest. I had to listen to 2 songs, have a conversation about what a bard is, and then finally. See, I like to imagine Meriden as a D&D kind of bard. Exactly. And then she wants to jaw your ear off. Yup. So, yeah, the whole thing about what you were talking about earlier, Maven, when you were saying, like, I have not heard that saying, but you saying...
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it.
P and V.
Why would you expect
You know what
it
that
to
sounds
change?
like, right?
I expect
you were
to
doing
keep
that on
your
purpose,
word.
I take it,
It's
right?
relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused.
I was genuinely saying the thing
Besides,
where you say
it
it's
would
full
destroy
of
him.
PNV.
He's come so far.
Well, it's not a phrase you hear often where I'm from, and P usually stands for one fleshy bit, and V usually stands for another fleshy bit, and we'll just kind of leave that there, and we will agree to never speak of this again. Shall we? Petunias and violets. Exactly, Oja.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Why not the gutter? Hey, let's. Yeah, we're moving on from this conversation now. Yeah. Well, it's. Well, I mean, it may not even be. Like, my mind might have originally. My mind might have actually gone to it just because I heard that used not too long ago. I heard it used in the context I was talking about not too long ago. That's more than likely why that my mind immediately went to that. And I'm sorry. I am very sorry that this is where it's gone.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known. But Templars never have.
Oja, my streams are PG-13 at best.
Mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash.
Yeah,
Cullen has a chance
I have
to break
said a
that
few
leash,
words in the
to
stream
prove to
before.
himself, and anyone
Actually, I
who would
said one of
follow
them
suit,
earlier in the
that
stream.
it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him.
I don't think anybody was there when I said it, though. Okay, nothing happens with your eyes, Oja. Nothing happens with your eyes because you know why nothing's gonna happen with your eyes? Because I'm dating the NPC over here who literally, this is your whole romance.
Well, I hope.
What's been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
Take care.
There we go. To be fair, cutest dwarf in the entire series. I love her. I will defend her to the end of time. Game was rated M for Maven. What am I doing? Have I talked to everybody? Oh, I was going to do Blackwall's quest, and I haven't finished Cullen's quest either. I can do Cullen's quest first. That's not going to take too much longer. I think I just have to talk to him one more time. And then I have to go to do the Blackwall thingy. And that's not going to take very long either. Noise. I approve. Without even meaning to, just like you did, Maven. The noise. Because you say it in such a distinctive way when you say noise. Noise? You do it like that. There was something else the other day I said just like you and I wasn't even meaning. Oh, Flandrous. Because I found some Flandrous when I was in the hissing waste, and I was like, oh, and we just found some Flandrous.
So long as you weren't aiming at me, I'm sure the box had it coming.
I swear, I didn't know you were... I never meant for this to interfere.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over
those kind of
by
pronunciations because you can't do them yourself.
I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve.
Accent is too thick for fancy pronunciations.
I trusted my
I do like thick accents, though.
Fear of
Accent
mages
too.
ended in madness. Kirkwall Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets.
Nice.
Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life.
Also, hi, a random elf who decided to walk in behind us.
How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause.
You apparently have an accent, but I'm sure you're all crazy. You know, it's your accent doesn't sound.
I should be taking it.
Your accent doesn't sound too thick to me, Maven. To me, it sounds super normal until you say sorry. And that's when it... Oh, and then a random dwarf walked in, too. Everybody's just watching Cullen having a breakdown here.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not
sorry.
asking you for more.
Don't be sorry.
The Inquisition can be your chance to start over.
I'm...
If you want it to be.
I legitimately didn't even mean to pronounce it like that when I was saying it. I was trying to be genuine there, and I almost did it in a way that sounded like I was making fun of you, and I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Oh, there went that elf again. There's a dwarf over there. Yeah, don't be sorry. It's your accent, and you... Everybody who has their accent should never be ashamed of their accent. Sir Jem sent that elf to spy on Colin. Yep. It has to be pronounced by a Canadian for it to be the proper way. Yeah. It's the pity party for Colin, indeed. So now we're gonna do black walls. Okay, that did not work at all. I was trying to do like a dive, but I forgot my dive button doesn't work when I'm in Skyhold. Canadians have Solari, and I have Wooter.
It looks like a lot of things.
You love Canadian accents? Yep, Canadian accents are fun. I love all accents of all kinds. Alright, so Blackwall note. A message from Blackwall, and here speaking of accents, I'm about to attempt a Blackwall accent. So here we go. Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been an honor to serve you. It's been my honor to serve you. I can't even do Blackwall's accent. Let's see. Meanwhile, as a Norwegian, I generally can't speak. Newfie Canadian accents are something. Is that Newfoundland? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not good with geography. Yep. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I'm trying to think. Where is that? It's not Quebec.
The spy master
Quebec is like.
Blackwall is
I can see where. I'm trying to visualize a map in my head. I can see where Quebec is. I'm trying to remember where everything in Canada was. At one point, I actually knew. One point, I actually was good at remembering where things are on the maps. But that was years ago when I was still in like high school.
Go on.
Newfoundland is further east. Okay, so I was on. I thought maybe, but I wasn't sure.
Yet. Sister Leliana had us search the warden's quarters.
What is this? A spy with a different face?
Except this.
Far east, I believe.
It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Although I can't claim to have this accent because I'm not from Illinois, but where I live, there are a lot of people who have, like, really, we call them Midwestern accents. And they say things like ooh sound effects come out like you sound effects. So, like, the biggest one would be, instead of roof, they would say rough. Things like that. I can't claim to have that accent because I'm not from Illinois. I'm from Ohio. I can't do the Blackwall, but I can do the Viv and the Cass. I think Sarah has some funny lines in this part, if I remember right. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. Moira, you look great in that color combination. I must say, let's put your actual armor back on. There we go, now you look more consistent with the reds and the greens.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
You know, some people popping in and out of existence in the crowd. Okay,
Look at all these people. I thought we were more civilized than this.
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Ugh.
Proceed.
Oh, Sarah, you make me laugh.
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
That guy's desk mask is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Speak to this Rainier in his cell. It's, now when I think of the name Rainier, I still think of that the Dragon Age 2 thing with the raining men. Still one of my favorite like little pop culture nods that they've ever woven into a Dragon Age game. The raining men. Because it was spelled like the word rain, like, you know, you rain with a, like, horse's reign or something like that. But it was, the quest was named, or the quest was like reining it in, but their group was called the Raining Men. It's Raining Men! I loved it. And then Varric makes a Cheers reference. Isabella makes a Sir Mix-a-Lot reference. Speaking of pop culture references, is it bad I didn't catch on to Cole's whole dialogue until recently? You know, no, it's not a bad thing, because a lot of them are kind of obscure. And then some of them are about other video games, like not even just BioWare games, but other video games just that are popular, which to someone like me, I don't play a lot of video games, so I didn't pick up on a lot of his references. And then a lot of them too are old movies. So like he makes a Citizen Kane reference, he makes a reference to Soylent Green. One of the two favorite ones though, he makes a reference to Knights of the Old Republic, and he makes a reference to Mass Effect. And those ones are really good. Both kind of spoilers though, so just to be safe, I won't say what they are.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was
I
an
didn't think
ambush.
much of it until he didn't kill his father. He was his father.
I took his name to stop the world
Is that a
from
reference?
losing a good man.
I actually don't know that one. I know I've heard him say that line.
The man
I didn't understand what it was. I assumed it was probably another reference.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
You thought I was Blackwall. I didn't want to tell you otherwise. As Blackwall, I was something.
Star Wars?
I had a purpose. I could make amends. Why are you here?
Oh, wait. Yes, I do get it. Star Wars, of course. Sorry. Because I was reading it in like a context. For some reason, I thought it was like some sort of time travel thing where he's saying he was his own father or something like that. I was like, no, that's messed up. I don't know what reference this is supposed to be. But no, I read it wrong. It's like he didn't kill his father. He was his father. Brownie Ash has never seen this part before. Uh-oh, is this a spoiler? I'm sorry, Brownie Ashes. Also, welcome to the thing. So happy. This is part of Blackwall's quest.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light,
I've never been able to get approval high enough.
Those men, my men, paid
Yeah, I
for my
had to do
treason.
some grinding off stream to collect a whole bunch of Grey Warden artifacts while he was in the party. It was a little harder to do with Nightmare difficulty.
A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Alright. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the war table operation, and then I think I'm going to call it a stream. I've been going for over 3 hours now. My throat already kind of hurt at the beginning, but now it's really starting to really bother me. Liliana's report on Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate.
Watch this cutscene without having flashbacks to that Dragon Age transcribed blog. Features what I am.
And told them nothing of it. His
Nice.
men took the fall for him.
Not quite sure I get what we're not quite sure I know what you're talking about there. Sorry.
Let me guess. Our spy master had this lying around somewhere, didn't she?
It would have been difficult for anyone to connect Blackwall to Rainier. Even Liliana has something of a blind spot.
Did I find that post? You link it in the Discord? Okay, thanks.
What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. Yet he fought as a warden, joined the
Heading
Inquisition,
home.
gave his blood
All
for
right.
our cause.
Thanks for stopping by, Martuchman. You have a great rest of your day. Hope it's better than what you were going with earlier. Is it around?
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold. Cullen, it's going to take like 2 weeks to get from Val Royeaux to Skyhold. Can't we just do this now? Anyways, I have to go back to Skyhold, and then I am going to call it a stream there. Just want to get the war table operation going because I think the releasing Rainier option takes a little longer than most war table operations. I hear Harry Potter music coming from upstairs. I wonder what's going on. My mom must be listening to the soundtrack or something. I can just hear. Sorry, I'm not a good singer, especially when there aren't words. All right.
Your worship.
There we go. Oh, come on. I was looking at my screen for a second because I saw a notification popped up. I thought I was closer to the door than I was.
It's time to plan our next attack.
Oh,
What's the
no.
state of the Inquisition?
Not a
Our alliance
cutscene.
with Orlais holds. For the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at
Oh, Morrigan's going to take me to the crossroads now, isn't she?
With Orlais' support, our numbers match his.
I can't stop
Corypheus'
now.
followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Here we go. We got a whole cutscene here. At least we're gonna get to see Meryl's Illuvian here.
This is an
That's one
Illuvian.
big,
An
and
elven
possibly
artifact from a
big
time
thing that's gonna
long
happen
before
in
their
the next
empire
game.
was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Yeah, so I played this. I played Inquisition before I knew the Witch Hunt DLC for Origins existed, or maybe I knew it existed, what it was about. So I did not pick up on some of the finer details of the subplot of Morrigan and the Illuvians.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
Corypheus wants
I'm not going
to
to go through every dialogue option here because I am trying to wrap up the stream.
It's not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it.
Yeah, there's Meryl's mirror behind Moira there. I almost forgot to point it out.
You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
So does that mean... I don't know if that means if Meryl actually did get her mirror going, or if that means like it's just there and Meryl could have gotten it going. This is not the Fade. Yeah, there's no eggs in here. Yeah, that's one way to know if it's in the Fade. Are there eggs? Nope. The Fade. Thought she did fix it entirely. I actually don't know. I think one of the last things she needed to fix the mirror in the game, she had to go back to the demon that helped her cleanse the piece that she had to begin with. And then we had to fight that demon and we had to kill the demon. So I don't think she ever actually did get the final thing that she needed from that demon because we had to kill it. But maybe it was working this whole time and she just didn't figure it out. Because her Illuvian is there. And it's also possible for Meryl to break the Illuvian. So if she does that, then that pretty much she can't have the Illuvian work. And I'm pretty sure she only breaks the Illuvian if you full enough rivalry with her, which I've never been able to do a playthrough yet where we have the full rivalry with people. It's got to be hard to have full rivalry. I mean, some characters it'd be easy. Templar options or mean options with Destiny, I'm sure it'd be easy. If you just take Fenris to every single mage mission, then it'd be easy to get full rivalry with him. Meryl, I feel like is fairly easy too because you can just take her to get the Rulam Hole and then refuse to give it to her. Full rivalry with Anders. Wow, I'm actually impressed. I've never. How do you get rivalry with Varric? I'm not. That's not me asking like, how could you do that? I'm legitimately curious. How do you get rivalry with Varric? Because I've never been able to successfully do it. Oh, here it is. Rainier's release. Red Hawk was an asshole. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So let's send Leliana to get Rainier out of prison, and then after that, I am going to have to call the stream now that I've sent Leliana to do that. Alright. I ended the game with 3 people alive in the party. Aveline, Varric, Aveline, and Bethany in the circle. Okay. Cool. Varric could not have hated me more. It was like Bartrand 2.0. That is interesting. I'm legitimately curious and would like to do like a rivalry run of Dragon Age 2, but I love those characters. I have a hard time being mean to them. I especially don't think I can bring myself to be mean to Bethany. But that would be a challenge. Like, if I ever get my Xbox to stream properly again, my advice, do not turn Fenris in. It hurts. Okay, I will keep that in mind if I do that. But if I ever do get my Xbox to stream again, I want to try to do a series of challenges with Dragon Age 2. So like a run of 2. I also kind of want to try to do not necessarily a speed run, but I would like to try to do like maybe a 24-hour stream where I try to beat the game from beginning to end with like try to beat the game from beginning to end in a single day, which honestly I think I can do. I think it is possible. I've never done a 24-hour stream, and that would require a lot of ducks to line up in a row for that to ever happen, but I think it would be fun. And then I also would like to do just a rivalry run of the game. But like I said, there's a lot of things that need to line up for that to work. Right now my Xbox, it kind of can stream, but not very well, because I'm running it off my 360 and I have to rely on a device that I'm hooking up through the... It's a device that hooks up to the TV, to the Xbox, and to my computer. So it's not necessarily talking very well with Twitch at the moment. It used to just fine, but for some reason it's just stopped, and it's working a little bit better now, but still not at capacity where I can maintain an entire stream. But hopefully one day I can make that work, and if I ever get like an Xbox One, I could probably do it, because all the Dragon Age games are now backwards compatible on a One, and Inquisition was made for the One, so that'd be easy enough. But anyway, yes, I am going to go ahead and end the stream now. Let me save my game. And with that, I will wrap it up. So thanks everybody who stopped by. Thanks for all the lurks and everything. It's been a real fun. I will see you guys later. I'm not entirely sure what my schedule going forward is going to look like right now. There may be a few complications. Like the rest of this week, I more than likely will not be able to stream. I might try to do like an early morning stream, but that's also when Maven streams, and I like to watch Maven stream, so that might not happen. One way or another, I will always update it on the Discord, what my schedule is if I go live. Not this current week, but the following week, I am going to be out of town, so there won't be any streams then. And then for the following week or so, there may still not be any streams because I will have family visiting. So once again, everything, if I do ever go live during that period, I will post it on the Discord. Also, while I'm going to be out of town, I will probably be just hanging out on the Discord and posting pictures from my travels and things like that. So just little things like that. Again, thanks everybody who stopped by. It was a lot of fun. I will see you next time, whenever that will be. And until then, keep on keeping on and stay classy. And you know what I haven't done? I have not looked to see if there's anybody we can raid. So let's see, there's 2 people I follow who are on right now. We have Corgi-san, who is playing Kingdom Hearts. And we also have Bladed Eclipse, who is doing Fallout. I know we've raided Corgi a couple times. Haven't raided Blade before. I could do that. So I'll send you guys over to do a Bladed raid, and then I will take my leave for the day. So thanks everybody for watching. I will see you later. There we go.